What's going on, you gamers? Here we are with some more Outriders, and today I'm going to be telling you exactly what you need to do in order to net yourself an abundance of legendaries. It's something that shouldn't really work in the game, but I think they've kind of botched something up somewhere with the last patch, so take advantage of it while you can. So if you want to see more, that's coming up next. Welcome back, you guys and girls. As always, for all things gaming, for all things Xbox, and of course a lot more Outriders along the way, then why not hit that subscribe and bell icon. I'll bring you hints, tips, guides, builds, and just some random fun gameplay. But for today, I'm here to tell you that there is something definitely unintentional in the game, and you can use it to your advantage. Now, I only discovered this because I was ranking up my Devastator. He's my alternate character, and I was just pushing him into around about the 13 tiers. Now, I was scraping by on them, I got a piece of gear, so I thought I'd try a 14. Luckily, a friend jumped in who was much better geared than me, and we started running 14s to kind of progress onto the next tier. But we found something kind of, how can I put it? We found something kind of strange, and that was that the 14s were giving out an abundance of legendaries, and I mean literally an abundance. Like, we ran on the first day, we ran literally, I think it was about 10, and we pretty much got 2 on every single one. Now, a couple of them we got 1, and I think on 1 or maybe 2 of them we got 0, so it's not guaranteed. But I'm telling you now, if you go over to this little table over here and click on this, when it tells you the drop chance at the moment, it doesn't seem to be right. So for just over here, if you have a look at tier 15, you should have a 25% of a legendary, 75% of the epic. So you should definitely be netting a few legendaries as long as you're lucky. Obviously it's all RNG, so sometimes you will, sometimes you won't. But if you bop it down to 14, obviously you have 20%, a lesser chance. That way, if you ran 10 of each run, RNG wise, even kind of on an unlucky scale, you should almost definitely get more from running the tier 15s. Now, I am going to show you a few clips of myself running these, and just to show you that they did tend to net me an absolute abundance.
Outrider detected. Access granted.
Got 'em. Looks like the insurgents found the monsters here while looking for the pod. They blocked the passage and trapped the creatures here.
That's why the insurgents have been camped up there. But with what end goal?
Probably try to wait them out, so they'd starve and eat each other. But the pod's secure now.
Good work, Altered. And thank you for clearing that infestation. You've made my life easier for about 7 minutes.
Tiago, the monument's clear. I got the pod.
You did it, Outrider. And Kang's fighters are on the run. For the time being. Back in our land, interfering
Access
again.
granted.
Haven't you done enough, Outrider?
If you're still alive, clearly not.
You're clearly capable of this.
Right, so as you could see, I was getting them chunked out. I had 1, I had 2, I had 3, and on that last one, just to show you, I got a legendary on a bronze on tier 14 when I was absolutely just, how can I put, I'm still under geared, I jumped in with someone else and didn't realise they had no gear whatsoever. I think I'd done 5 or 6 times their damage, and we just missed silver, we got bronze, and I still got a legendary. Now I am going to guess this is a bit of luck, to be perfectly honest, but the whole time I've been playing this game I've never got one from any bronze, I think it was a 5% chance or something. I've never had one yet. There is something very wrong with the tier 14s. Now, I obviously played a lot more today just to confirm it, and again it's exactly the same. And when I went back to my pyro and was playing 15s, I was getting less, significantly less than on 14s, which is the strangest thing I've ever seen. Now, I thought to myself, maybe I've just been really lucky, but I've done at least 15 to 20 runs now. And honestly, when I started tapping in what I was going to call this video, I noticed that I'd been beat to the punch. So DPJ, another YouTuber, absolutely massive, you may well have heard of him, he has already brought out a video from yesterday, I believe it was, saying something very similar. So for one, I thought, damn, I've been beat to the punch and I'm probably not going to get as many views, and maybe people already know about this. But secondly, I also knew that I wasn't crazy and other people must be finding the same kind of thing. Now at the moment I would say this is very much kind of an exploit. It's one of their own device, and I think they must have kind of done something slightly strange during the patch for the emergency stance. So at the moment, honestly, between you and me, I feel like 14s are chucking out golds left, right and centre. 15s seem to be absolutely awful, and no matter what time I clear them in, no matter how many I do, I am not getting anywhere near as many as 14s. Go and do some 14s, go and earn yourself some loot and complete them much faster, much more often, and get an absolute abundance of golds on any of your alternate characters, or just get a friend to run you through and you will gear up really fast if you can. As always guys and girls, I hope that's helped you. Take care, I'll see you on the next day.